All right, Rick, thanks. Really no surprise that there's a brush fire because
Right.
it is so dry out there.
Yeah, the humidity is extremely low, and when that happens, fires can spread very rapidly. That's what the story is with the high fire danger. And you'll see some watches and warnings out there right now, in fact. Clear skies at Lakewood Ranch, you can see that. No rain around, dry conditions, and breezy conditions, not as windy as it has been, and that's good news for the firefighters. So we'll be dealing with an increasing humidity as we approach the weekend, but for the most part, it's still very low humidity out there. Well, get a look at this. The Red Tide midweek report came out on Wednesday, and came out Wednesday from the FWC, and we're starting to see reds showing up. That's not the best news. That's from Venice about southward down to Minnesota Beach and Inglewood and places to the south all the way down off of Lee County near Fort Myers and Naples. Red Tide is an irritant, especially for beachgoers, so keep that in mind. It can also kill fish if it gets into the low to high concentrations. And you can see right now, we have greater than 1 million cells per liter where the red concentrations have showed up. And it looks like about 14 samples or so are showing background to high concentrations in Sarasota County, none in Manatee County, and for the most part, none north of Venice. So it has been spotty too, so it's not the whole beach that's being impacted by this red tide. Well, look at the fire weather warning. These are where humidities are lower than 35%. And on top of that, there's a bit of a wind. You can see that down into Charlotte County, into also Lee County. That's mainly for the eastern portion of the counties. Pinellas County also included in that. And no freeze warning tonight over to the north. They had one this morning, though. Currently, it's 65 degrees, clear skies. It's nice. And the humidity, 37%. So we're just above that problem as far as the threshold goes for the fire danger. Winds out of the west-northwest at 15 miles an hour. That would be the sea breeze kicking in. Dew point temperatures are extremely low, into the 30s now in Sarasota. Teens in Orlando, 24 now in Jacksonville. That really gives you an idea how dry things are. Typically this time of year, the dew points into the upper 50s to low 60s. And a temperature forecast is calling for low temperatures to start the morning off. One more day in the 40s, I think. By Saturday morning, we'll say goodbye for those 40s. Now, as far as the highs go tomorrow, into the mid to upper 70s. We are anticipating high temperatures there to be back in the 70s, both on Friday and Saturday. Looking really quite nice here along the Sun Coast for St. Patrick's Day, looking very nice. Now, the Northeast continuing to deal with the after effects of that nor'easter. Another one is possibly heading that way. Right now, computer forecast models are suggesting that it may not be as significant as the last three, but nonetheless, any kind of snow will be a problem for those folks. You can see temperatures currently into the 30s in Toronto, Cleveland, Detroit, Minneapolis. And then highs tomorrow will be 35 in Toronto, 31 in Cleveland. So no bitterly cold temperatures here. Basically a warm up in the central United States. Kansas City will get up to 56 tomorrow. St. Louis 44. For boaters, tomorrow looks good. East winds turn to the northwest with that sea breeze developing in the afternoon. A light chop on the bays and inland waters. Here's the 7-day forecast then. Looks good on St. Patrick's Day, mid-70s. We'll see low 70s near the beaches, mid-70s in Lakewood Ranch and Arcadia. Low tonight will be right around 46 degrees. And then we warm up into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. There will be some 80-degree temperature readings on both Sunday and Monday. Increasing clouds as spring moves in. 40% chance for showers for spring on Tuesday. And then slightly cooler comes Wednesday and Thursday. Back to you.